I haven't done a cooking with Ruth in a very long time, but this here is from the Legend of Zelda, and it is Windraker Elixir soup, and it's actually quite easy. Here's some of the ingredients. It looks like a lot of ingredients, but don't let the amount of ingredients in a recipe turn you off. It doesn't necessarily mean the recipe is going to be hard. I mean, really, when it comes down to it, this recipe is you're going to cook some of the ingredients together in a stock pot. You're going to put some others and another one, and you're going to combine everything together, and then it's just going to saute or simmer, in this case, for as long as you want it. But it's really is quite simple. We've done this once before, but for the life of me, I can't remember if I actually recorded it and posted it. But we're going to do it. So this is what we're having. Legend of Zelda Windraker Elixir Soup. All right, so here's all the ingredients on the table. And yes, it does seem like a lot of ingredients, but don't let a lot of ingredients, you know, turn you off of something, because it actually isn't that bad. Oh, sorry about the shaky hand. The only thing two things that we're doing different is we're supposed to have coconut milk, but I forgot to get it. But I do have coconut cream on hand, so we're using the coconut cream, so there's one replacement. The other is we're only supposed to use 8 ounces of ground beef. We're using 16. Such is life.
Well, I'm going to try to cut this now.
All right. You're going to cut up the onion? I can get the thing and sharpen the knife for you if you think that'll make it easier for you. See how it is. Yeah, let me sharpen that knife. You're going to say, Mom, you grabbed the wrong thing. Okay, I grabbed the wrong thing. I'm not sharpening the onion. We'll sharpen the knife. There you go. This is a beautiful little knife. I got it free at Walmart for buying some things. But yes, it does go dull rather easy. But I guess it's a cheap knife too. Let's see how it works. Not bad now that it's sharp. Okay, so the knife does work better now that it's been sharpened and I'm not sharpening the onion. So we'll leave Ruth to it. You got the thing that we're gonna add the olive oil and then the meat?
Tell me when. I think this is the...
Yeah, just pour in a little. Oh, no, you want it this way.
Sorry.
Take that. There you go. And you know what would help too? You should turn the oven on. Put the meat in. And this is breakfast sausages, but I'm not particularly worried about it. Was thinking about getting sweet Italian, definitely not hot Italian, because nobody in this house but me likes their food overly spicy. Both Ruth and her father would never eat it if I made it that way. And some people going, whoa, what's your problem? Well, you know what? You cook to the people who live with you. How's that sound? And if they're not going to eat it, what's the use of making it? Oh, what's that on the back there? Okay, we'll get rid of that. All right, goes in there. And we'll turn the heat down. Yeah, that oil is spraying around a lot, isn't it?
You want a glove?
No, I'm good. I burned myself enough, so it's not a big deal. Onions and the garlic now go in. All good.
One
there you
fell
go.
in the thing.
No worry, don't even worry yourself about it. It's not a big issue. So we got the garlic and the onions in there. And these will cook for 4 minutes, or at least that's what it says. Then we'll drain it and we'll move on. Okay, Ruth's taking care of the cooking sherry. That's going in there. In it goes, Ruth. Nice. I don't think it quite deglazed, but that's okay. It's in there.
Tell me when to put in the other stuff.
Yeah, that looks good. Why don't we just start putting in the other stuff? What are we going to start with, Ruth?
Let's start with chicken stock.
Okay, pour that on in there. Do the spices have to go in here?
Salt and pepper.
Okay. And then what's next, my baby?
Next is corn. Well, let's go with creamed corn and corn kernels.
You got it. Pour in all the creamed corn. Now let's see the can. See, make sure we got it all out of there. There you go, that'll work. Thank you.
Next, let's do the baby corn.
Yep.
Baby good corn.
The scissors are over there, right on the chopping block if you want to use them rather than trying to fight it open.
Yeah, that sounds better.
So yeah. Now we're a couple of ounces short on the corn, but believe it or not, I'm not worried about it. We should have 32 ounces. We're gonna have 30. So we're good. That's a lot of corn. go. You got the next one? You okay? Did you hurt
I'm
yourself?
making sure I didn't cut myself.
Good deal. Good.
And one more thing.
What's that? Salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper.
So you got them? Pour them
Sorry.
all on in there. No, don't worry about it. You didn't hurt me. Thank you for being concerned about that. And we'll mix all this up. There you go. That looks good. So Ruth is mixing the rest of them, and she caught me in time because I didn't grab her coriander, which that's curry powder, right? I accidentally gave her cumin, not curry powder, but she caught it before she put it in there. There you go. We're gonna need more of that.
One.
There you go. Nice job mixing the spices. She's putting all the ingredients in these little cups, and when the time comes, we'll just pour them in. So I think it's pretty cool. But she wants to make sure everything's together, because we can always wash those bowls. Not a big deal. Pretty cool, Ruth. Now my question for you:
1.5 teaspoon.
you want to use that lime or this lime, Ruth?
That one looks good.
So we'll cut it in half and we'll squeeze it in, and then we'll use one of those graters to get some of the zest in there.
I'll let you do that.
Fine, I will do it then. It's taken it a while to get up to a boil, but it is finally up to a boil. So from here, we're going to turn it on low for 10 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to get the pears ready. Now, one of the things that I think is a big turnoff with people is it says au jus pears. Au jus pears. Perry's. Where's Perry? It says au jus pears, and that's a little bit of a turnoff because people might think it's something they're not going to cut a hold of. But no, it's just, this is an au jus Perry. It's just au jus pear. This is just what you get in the supermarket. It's no big. It's a common pear. Why they call it that, I don't know. Try to make the recipe more sophisticated than it is, I suppose. All right, so what we're going to do is turn this down to simmer, and we're going to start to cut up the pears. All right, the pears are cored and cut up, and now I'm going to heat them up with this. Like I said, it's supposed to be coconut milk, but coconut cream is what we have, so this is what we're going to use. And I got a high-sided pan in hopes that it would avoid any bad things. But that's what I want to avoid, it coming up and splashing like that.
Tell me when to stop filming.
You can stop. And that looks pretty good, huh? Oh, coconut. Wow, look at that. Amazing. So now we'll stir it all in together. That looks good. Actually, that's pretty thick.
Do we really need to thicken it?
I don't know. We thicken it. It'll get really thick. Well, we should do it and see how it comes out.
Okay.
I could have sworn we made this once before.
We did.
I don't know if we followed these directions because I don't remember this. I don't remember doing this. Oh, I'm just making such a mess. Boy, talk about making a mess. Actually, doesn't want to mix in that well.
Try putting a bit more water in.
Yeah, that's probably it. You know what? A bigger container would have probably been a good idea. So
Sorry.
I could really... No, don't worry about it. That's not your fault. It's my fault for being stubborn. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's very liquidy now. All right, that's perfect. Yep. But really what you want to do is you want to get the soup moving. Man, this stuff's going to be really, really thick.
I think that's the point.
All right, I'm going to put that there, and we're going to turn this
It says to boil it one last time.
Okay,
and
so
then
now we'll bring it
we
to a boil.
add the last of the ingredients.
Hey, it looks like we did a pretty good job with that.
Mm-hmm.
It is thickening up very well. Can you see how thick it's getting?
Yep.
Holy mackerel. Woo!
Be careful, you spilled a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll clean up my mess. Thank you for letting me know I did that.
You're welcome. Should I stop recording?
Yeah. It got really thick. Okay, Ruth, we're ready for the next part. It's boiling. Should I turn it down to a simmer?
Yeah, you probably should.
There you go. I turned it down to a simmer.
Do you want to juice that and... Oh, or should we just add the... Should we add these two and then you juice and...
Yeah, add those things and then I'll juice the lime. Because I also want to... yeah, go ahead. Pour all that in there. So that's the curry and
it's ginger curry. Yeah, ginger and curry. Ginger curry and what was that other one? I gotta check.
I'm gonna mix that in there.
Oh, garlic powder.
Ginger curry and garlic powder. So it's going to have a wonderful, wonderful, absolutely amazing taste. And that is the apple cider vinegar. Ooh, get all those ingredients in there. And the last thing is the lime.
Yep.
So hang on, because I'm putting the lime in. I'm going to mix this up a little bit, and then the lime's going to go in. I know it calls for a certain amount of lime. Not that I'm worried about it, but we're going to put some lime in. There you go. Probably a little more lime than we should have had, but I'm not worried about it. And then what I wanted to do was get some of the zest from the lime. Zest. Who cares? It's not in there.
Hey, well, add vitamins.
Yes. This is going to be an amazing meal as it is.
To be very healthy.
Yes. I think that'll do it. I think that's it. I think we're still wasting a bit of that lime, but that's okay. There you go. Let's